thanks for joining us at Nereus Retreats. Jen and I will do a short flow, and we'll get started in child's pose. So come on into child's pose. Whatever kind of child's pose that you like. Sometimes your arms are draping out in front of you, and sometimes they're lengthened out back behind you. Knees could be together, knees could be wide. And we'll just give ourselves some time here to let your head become heavy towards the floor. And feel that connection of your chest towards your thighs. And begin to breathe into the backs of your lungs. So throughout our practice today, if you can, continue to breathe in and out through your nose. And just really be curious about what quality of breath you're bringing to the practice. Does it feel rushed? Does it feel shallow, intermittent? And we'll give ourselves an opportunity to just smooth out, lengthen out, deepen our breathing. We'll spend about 3 to 4 more cycles of breath here. And at this point, maybe you're taking deeper, longer, more complete breaths. And then we'll push the hands into the floor to slowly come on up into a tabletop position. So onto all fours. Yeah. Let's just do a couple cat-cows to wake up the spine. So we lift the chin, a little tilt of the tailbone, exhale everything out, kind of puff up the back of your heart towards the ceiling. Just 1 or 2 more, following your own count of breath. Just waking up that connection from your crown all the way down to your tailbone. So we'll come into that neutral tabletop position. Extend your right leg back. So we're in a 3-legged tabletop. And just feel the stability through the backs of your hips. So if you slightly draw your ribs in, take a breath into pushing the floor away evenly through your palms. Now with your right hand just as it is, extend your left arm forward, a tiger's reach. We'll hold here for 3, 2, last breath, and 1. Good. Release your left hand down. And we'll take the right leg out wide to the right. Ground the outer edge of your right foot. And then come on back to sit towards your left heel. If it's difficult to sit all the way back towards your left toes, no worries. You can stay more upright. If it feels okay, you could untuck your left toes as well and just take a seat right on top of the heel. So whatever is going to be more comfortable for you for a couple breaths. So this is a pretty big stretch from our inner right leg. If you need to, you could slide your right leg a little further back in line with your right hip like Jen has here. Okay, last 2 breaths. Okay, come on up. So we'll keep the legs as they are for now, and we'll just lift the chest. Rest your right hand on the thigh, reach your left arm up. And then with all this length through the left side body, reach towards your extended right leg. So it's like we're getting more spacious through your left rib cage, even all the way up into the armpit. If your neck feels okay, give yourself a little chin tuck, and then look towards your left arm. If there's pain in your neck, just look towards the mat. Yeah, take 1 more breath. Good. Plant your palms down. Take your right leg back, tabletop position, and we'll do the same thing second side. So left leg out wide to the left. Yeah, we'll do the tiger's pose after. And then come on back, have a seat towards your right heel. And we'll hold for a couple breaths, just waking up the inside of the left leg. Through the nose, even and complete. Just finding that connection that will take with us through the practice, the connection of your breathing, how your breath relates to your muscles in your body, tension in your body, awareness in your body. All right, come on back up before we get too comfy. Now that left leg, take it out back so you're in a 3-legged tabletop. So really feel the inside line of your left leg is awake. Your shoulders are engaged. It's like you're gently making handprints in your mat. Now with your left arm stable, reach your right arm forward, and we'll hold for 3, for 2, and for 1. Good job. Right hand down, left knee down. And just for a moment, sit back into child's pose. If your feet are kind of sore, you can keep tuck toes. And that way you get a stretch through the balls of your feet. I know for some people that's kind of painful, so just do what works for you. All right, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Extend your right leg up, 3-legged dog. And with a gentle hug of your right knee into the chest, pivot your shoulders over your wrists and quietly step your right foot forward between your palms. Drop your left knee down. Lift your chest up and reach your arms up overhead. Now, option, you could take a hold of your left wrist with your right fingertips, or you could bend your elbows and take a hold of opposite forearms. We'll take a lean towards the right. So again, we're feeling that spaciousness through the left side body. One more breath. And then we'll inhale, come up, back through center. Now keep all that length we created in the left side, hands to heart. Lead through your crown forward and we'll twist. So left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Yeah, for some of you, if you have a bit more fire, a bit more energy, you could lift up your back knee. It's up to you. Just feel that length from your tailbone all the way to your crown. Gently press your thumbs towards the sternum. Now look down to your right big toe. Release your hands to frame your right foot. Ground the outer edge of the back heel. And walk your hands towards the floorboards on the left. So your arms are as if you're doing downward facing dog, about shoulder width distance apart. Look towards the direction of your belly button and keep a generous bend in your right knee. Send your right outer hip towards the back right corner of your mat. So you're resembling warrior 2 legs. It's almost like you're pushing the floor down in a way. One more breath. Now walk your hands to frame your right foot. Press down through your legs, lift your chest up, reverse warrior. So left hand will come down towards the thigh, reach your right arm up, keep a generous bend through your right knee. And we're finding space through the right side waist. Our legs are activated. If your neck feels okay, you could bend your right elbow to take your right hand towards the back of the head. And it's like you're resisting your hand against your head towards looking the direction of your extended right arm. Okay, Trikonasana. Extend your right leg to straighten, arms long. Reach towards the short end of your mat. And then come on down. Right hand to floor, use blocks if necessary. No rush to get your hand to the floor. We're finding space here through the left side body. Let your hips come ever so subtly forward just to help find that space through the front body. Option A, gaze to the floor, or B, towards the side wall, or C, up towards your thumb. So you find what works good with your neck. Sometimes it's even helpful if your neck is tight to kind of look down and then look up, so you find a little bit of range there in your neck. All right, take one more breath. Bend your right knee, palms frame the front foot, step back, high plank or tabletop. We'll move through a little vinyasa. So you can lower all the way down or halfway. To inhale, upward dog or your cobra. And then we'll exhale to downward facing dog. Yeah, so gaze is soft towards the direction of your upper thighs or even towards your belly button. So we can feel the sits bones kind of widening and drawing up and back. Let your heels disappear behind the balls of your feet. Keep breathing right there through the back of your heart. Looks really good, Jen. Okay, once again, lift your right leg up, 3-legged dog. Hug your right knee into the chest, pivot your shoulders over your wrists, step the right foot forward, warrior one. So we ground the outer edge of the left heel, reach your arms up. You could even look up if that's okay with your neck. If not, look forward. Bring your hands to your heart and slide your back foot to the top of your mat. Good. Relax your hands, have a breath, mountain pose. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. And exhale, forward fold. Let your forehead draw towards your shins. Inhale, come up halfway. So we draw the shoulders back, navel in. And we'll exhale to deepen the forward fold. Give both of your knees a generous bend. And take your right leg far back behind you. Lower the right knee down. And then lift your chest up. Low lunge, reach your arms up. Find lots of space here through your front body. Now you can take a hold of your right wrist with your left fingertips. Or you take a hold of opposite forearms. And we'll lean towards the left. So we find space here through the right side body. Yeah, the stabilizers in our left ankle and foot should be turning on for us. And then inhale, come back through center, bring your hands to your heart. We'll lead through the crown to come forward and twist. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee to gaze towards the left. Option to pick up your back knee. You don't have to. We'll hold here for a couple breaths. So through that compression of the twist, feel some length through your back body. So can you feel how the base of our spine extends all the way up through the top of the head? Really good. One more breath. Okay, look down to your foot. Release your hands to frame the front foot. Ground the outer edge of your back heel. And we'll walk our hands towards the right. So we have our funky dog here. Find length through both sides of your arms, like the underside all the way up into the armpit. A generous lunge through your left knee. Looks really good, Jen. And then you're sending the direction of your left outer hip very subtly. I wouldn't be able to tell if I was looking at you, but that weight of the outer left hip is kind of going back towards the back left corner of your mat. Take one more breath. Walk your hands to frame your front foot. And we'll come all the way up into reverse warrior. So we lift the chest, right hand to the back of the thigh, left arm up. And with that generous lunge of the bend in your left knee, we'll find space through the left side body. Nice deep breath. All right, straighten your left leg, reach your arms out wide, Utthita Trikonasana. We keep the length through the side body that we've created to reach the right arm up. Find an appropriate gaze that's going to support the weight of your head through the strength and stability of your neck. And we almost want to create like a suction through our feet. So what grounds us through our feet is going to help us to lift and find space through the front body. There's a couple more breaths here. A bit of time exploring the grip through the feet, the strength through your core to help create that twist. It's almost like you're reaching up with like a big balloon that's helping to lengthen that front right side of your body. Now looking down to your left foot, bend your left knee, plant your palms, step back, top of a push-up, or you can come to all fours. Come halfway or all the way down. Inhale, lift for your cobra or up dog. And exhale for our downward facing dog. Few breaths here to enjoy. So we want to keep the shoulders awake, engaged, and that really happens by activating the base of the index fingers. Keep your eyes soft. Last two breaths. And we lift the left leg up, three-legged dog. Hug your left knee into the chest, pivot your shoulders over the wrist, step the left foot forward. Ground the outer edge of your back heel, come up warrior one. Option to look up if it's okay. You could imagine a block in between your palms. Bring your hands to your heart and slide your back foot to meet at the top of your mat. Release your hands down and just have a breath here. All that prana moving through your whole body, waking up your systems, the nadis. Okay, we'll bring it down to the floor. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. And exhale, forward fold. And just let your head be heavy. If you have a favorite arm position here, maybe holding opposite elbows or interlacing your hands at the back of the head. Keep a little bend in your knees, extend your tailbone upward. Okay, so here you may need to step your feet a little wider apart. You may not need to, but we're gonna lower the buttocks down all the way to the floor. If it doesn't look graceful, that's okay. Now keeping both your knees bent, soles of the feet down, we'll make our way onto our back. So again, just imagine that there's a block in between your palms. It's almost like you wanted that block to become smaller, so our arms are engaged, our shoulders are awake. And we'll come down for the count of 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach your arms all the way back behind you. Without the help of your hands, draw your knees to your chest. Okay, now give yourself a nice big hug. As you hug your thighs towards your chest, it's almost like you're breathing your chest back up and towards the thighs. If it feels intuitive to create a little bit of movement, a little bit of rocking with your knees, please do. All right, a supine twist. So we'll place the soles of the feet down. And by pressing down through your feet, just shift your hips a little bit to the left so you can draw both your knees over towards the right. Do you need a block in between your knees, Jen?
No.
Okay. So right hand on the outer left knee, and then you find what works with your left arm. I like a cactus arm, but if you have a lot of tension in your left shoulder, it might feel better just to bring your left arm down by your left side. If you have neck tension, keep your gaze more in line with your spine. Maybe you're looking up towards your ceiling. If your neck is okay, you're looking to the left. You could even be reaching your arm up by the left ear, so a lot of options here. I would say in this twist, take the time to really relax your belly button. So our navel, our solar plexus area can be receptive and soft here. At some points in the practice, we want to keep it engaged and strong. And sometimes we really want to let all that go and let it become soft. All right, draw both your knees back through center. Give yourself a little hug. Now just for a moment, we'll lift the head up, forehead towards the knees. Get your chin really snug up towards your chest. Okay, release your head back down, widen your knees. And you can either stay like this, it's like you're drawing your knees towards the direction of your armpits. If it's accessible, you can go ahead and grab your happy baby, so holding the outer edges of the feet. Option to create a little bit of movement here. Try to keep some space around your collarbones. So even if you have to lift up your head and give yourself another chin tuck there, so the shoulders can start to drop back down towards the mat. Okay, one more breath. Please release your feet back down. By pressing down through your feet, shift your hips a little bit to the right. Draw both your knees over to the left. And go ahead and find what arm arrangement is going to work for you on this side. And as we hold for a couple of breaths, we'll just give ourselves some time to relax through the belly button, through the solar plexus. You might even be closing your eyes. You might even be slowing down your breathing. About 3 more cycles of breath here. If you're familiar with Ujjayi breath, you might hear like a little whisper through your throat or the sound of the ocean. Warmth through constricting the muscles there in your throat. And when you've completed your third and final breath, draw your knees back through center. Place your palms down by your sides and extend your legs up to 90 degrees. And here we'll just let our toes relax, let your tailbone drop. If this is very difficult for you, you could sit on the tops of your hands or even take a blanket underneath your tailbone. What does it feel like to relax your thigh muscles? Even if that creates a little bend in your knees, that's fine as well. If you need help, your hands could hold the backs of the thighs. I won't keep you here for too long, but we just want to get a sensation of the blood flow coming back down and towards your torso. 2 more breaths. All right, take your legs together if not already. Lift your head up. It's almost like your forehead wanted to touch your knees. Okay, now keep that. We'll engage through the core and we'll lower down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We'll hover there just for a moment. 1. And then now release your head, release your heels. Take a breath out, maybe through your mouth. Give yourself a little bit of a shimmy, a little bit of a shake, if necessary, to get any other little movements out of your system. And we'll take just a bit of time here to pause in Savasana. So in Savasana, when your eyes are closed, you might connect with that feeling of the backs of your hands or the backs of your legs against the floor. So that sensation to ground you in towards your mat, in towards the earth, towards your body. And then as we explore the sensation of just letting go of any accumulated tension and effort in our day or in our practice, we can also release any technique or control of our breathing. And just notice the quality of listening, watching your breath move through your body, noticing the quality of your ears, listening to the sounds that surround you, maybe to a very subtle, gentle sound of your breathing, but with no effort at all necessary. Enjoy this time to become still and just to notice what might be coming up for you. Sometimes it's very easy, and sometimes it brings its challenges. Either way, we take the time to notice, to listen, to show up. Gently bring awareness back into your fingertips, into your toes. Reach your right arm up overhead. Take a roll over to your right side in a fetal position. Enjoy your breath there. By pushing your left hand into the floor, come on up into your final seat. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed if you like. Bring your hands to your heart and bow your forehead towards your fingertips. Thank you so much for practicing with us. Namaste.